is going to be a tough final 8.
Time for quarterfinal number 1 here in the Recurve men's individual, and a 2-time world champion in the lineup. Let's go down for the athlete introductions.
Shooting on target number 1, representing the Republic of Korea, Hyundai, it is Woojin. Shooting on target number 2, representing RAF, it is Galsan Bazarzhapov.
Well, a fantastic lineup for our first quarterfinal here on the banks of the Missouri River in South Dakota, just a couple of 100 miles east of Mount Rushmore and the national statue of the 4 presidents. We have a replica here at the end of the range that we'll see quite a lot of. But this is the man we all have our eyes on in this first quarterfinal. Kim Woojin of Korea took the world title in Turin in 2011 and took the world title again in 2015. He's looking for a 3-peat here in the USA. He goes up against Galsan Bazarzhapov of the Russian Archery Federation. It will be Kim to get us underway. Well, it's not unusual for the Korean sighter to be in the 10 ring. You probably expect it to get better from here.
Doesn't get better than 10, but can it be 3 10s?
Well, 29, fantastic start. He's already out of reach of Bazarzhapov. Into the 8. The grouping's pretty good though from the Russian athlete.
It is, yeah, just low right, just move his sight, so just got to get those in the right place, as his coach is saying. One set down, but start again on the next 3 arrows.
Take a look back over this. The first arrow from Kim Woojin, just in low 10, around about 6 o'clock. Just to get the second one in there, and then the third just dropping a bit lower. It's nicking the wind, and it has picked up a little bit. We've got that mic. We haven't quite identified which one it is that's picking up the wind, but folks at home will be able to hear that wind blowing.
Yeah, the thing about this field, the wind is it's the inconsistency of it. So, you know, if you've got a constant wind that's there all the way through the session, no problem. Especially recurve, just move your sight, deal with it. But it really varies here, so they've got to be on top of, you know, whether they need to aim off or not, and when to do it.
Challenging range for sure. We're in a very flat part of the country. The river running through the flattest part of South Dakota. Nebraska over the other side. State over the other side. With the trees, we get little eddies as well. Start of the second set here. Bazarzhapov shooting first, 2-0 down into the 9.
Looks like it might be, and we'll have to wait for the measure on that one, but it is a bit of a headwind coming in, so that can affect the arrows. Maybe why Bazarzhapov's going a little bit low initially.
See what we'll get a bit of correction here from Kim Woojin. Provisionally all square, but this is a really important one because Kim's first arrow could get marked up to a 9. Into the 10, can't ask for more than that. A 28 is best score so far. So currently 27 for Kim Woojin. Nikki, your thoughts?
I think that arrow might be in. Obviously, we're going to have to wait for the official confirmation, but if it is, then they're going to split the points on this set. I think his third arrow actually hit the other one, didn't it? Look, ever so close.
He's looking very relaxed, Kim Woojin. And get a look at that arrow. It's the one on the left. Now, if it's touching the line, he'll get marked up a 9. Camera's trying to get close up and stay still. Very tricky, especially in these conditions.
The cameraman's struggling to hold the camera still for the wind.
Yes, exactly. You imagine how the archers are going through. Galsan Bazarzhapov provisionally on the board. He is going to shoot first. So that means he's still trailing. We haven't had a confirmation of the score yet.
Scores are official and on the board. As you can see, we did see a split of the second set. So Kim Woojin ahead by 2 set points.
There we go. That was marked up to a 9, so a 28 apiece for Kim and Bazarzhapov. So they share the points in the second set. And the Russian finds himself 3-1 down.
And there it is.
That one looks like it's out.
Nine.
Great grouping, but just got to move those over.
Ten.
26. It's not going to be enough against Kim Woojin. 29 from him. He's back in the centre of the target, and he's back with a big lead. He goes 5-1 up after 3. Now just has to match this man here in the next set to share the points and go through to the semi-finals. It's always very tricky to predict things, but Kim Woojin was clearly the favourite coming into this, and he's proven so far.
Yeah, I mean, his track record is just phenomenal, isn't it? So to even be in the Korean team is just quite a feat on its own. So yeah, he was definitely the favourite coming into this. He's on form. Bazarzhapov's actually world ranked 4th. He's ranked higher than Kim Woojin, but that's probably down to the Koreans not travelling this year.
Yeah, and that's an interesting point, isn't it? It's tricky times for everyone over the globe, in and out of sport. The Korean archery team had a special story that they basically couldn't travel to any of the international circuit events, not because they couldn't get there, but because when they went back, they would be locked into quarantine for 14 days, and they didn't want to take that out of their training for the Olympic Games. Kim Woojin 5-1 up in this quarterfinals. Galsan Bazarzhapov will shoot first in set number 4.
Maybe a slightly longer hold, but look pretty still at full draw. Bazarzhapov just circling it, isn't he? Can't quite get that sight right.
Nikki, just to give people at home an idea, how much of an adjustment is Kim Woojin making to move that low 8 to the centre of the target?
I mean, he's probably putting a turn on the sight, so it's just a fraction of a thread, but it's not a lot. I mean, a couple of degrees and you miss the target, so.
27 apiece in that fourth, and that does mean that Kim Woojin, who's made the tiniest adjustments to move from an 8 to a 10, finishes this quarter-final as expected with the win and goes through to the semi-finals here at the 2021 Hyundai World Archery Championships. Yeah, fine changes at the shooting end, because as you say, what, 2 full turns of the sight pin, and you're going to miss the target completely.
No, I mean, I think it's around 2-3 degrees, isn't it, from the archer to the target. If you move by that amount, then it would miss the target. So it's quite fine margins when you think of the angle up to centimetres, but the sights these guys are using are microscopic.